Christmas Spirit 1053. Good morning. I'm Erica. It's a very special Christmas Eve because we've got the Salvation Army Band in studio. John, Jeremiah, Eliana, and Keith, welcome. And I hear the first number you're going to do is Joy to the World. Let's go. I'm so excited. It is the sound of Christmas on Christmas Spirit 1053. Thank you for joining us for this special morning. You know, when I go to my local Fred Meyer and I see you all out there performing, it just feels like Christmas. My heart warms up. What is the experience like for you? John, you're closest to a mic. How does it feel when you're out sharing your gift with the community?
Yeah, I think it's just a great thing to do. I think I've grown up my whole life in the Salvation Army playing music. And I've kind of just come to the realization that one of my goals in life is to just bring happiness and joy and good music to those who listen. So that the fact that we get to do it all season long is a great thing. And people seem to enjoy it.
What do you see on the faces of people as they walk into the store? Do they stop? Do they pause? What happens?
Yeah, so for a lot of older folk, there's a lot of like nostalgia. Not only for the music, but just to hear a brass ensemble. For a lot of young people, it's kind of like astonishment. Like, oh, I didn't know the Salvation Army has music. So it's a cool dichotomy of worlds there.
Beautiful. What are we going to play next?
How about Jingle Bells?
I'm in. All right, Jingle Bells. Here's the Salvation Army Band. Beautiful. So beautiful. Keith, may I ask you a question since you're on the end close to a microphone there?
Certainly.
When did you start playing your instrument? And you're going to have to tell me what that is because I'm always scared to guess. I know it starts with a T.
I play the trombone.
Okay.
And I started playing it in 5th grade. A couple breaks for me in between, like between, say, moving back to the West Coast because I was in Boston for a number of years. But I started playing this in 5th grade. I had no choice to play an instrument because both my parents are band directors. So my background's actually a little different from these guys. I didn't start in the Salvation Army, but yeah. So I had no choice but to play an instrument, and I chose the trombone because they wouldn't let me play the saxophone. So.
Well, you sound amazing, and it's fun to watch you. Also, I love your Christmas sweaters. You are so in the spirit. What are we playing next?
Do we have time for like a longer one?
Sure, absolutely.
What about Jingle Bell Rock?
Come on, I love it. Jeremiah, I'd love to ask you if you don't mind. So when you go to family gatherings this time of year, does everybody say, hey, can you play us a little something?
Sometimes. I normally don't have a lot of time. I stay pretty busy in the holiday season, going around to all of our different events. So I don't have a lot of time at home on the holidays, but when I do, I get a bit of it.
Oh, and why do you do what you do?
Well, I grew up in the Salvation Army, just like most of us here.
Yeah.
And they taught me how to play music. There wasn't a lot of extra money, so learning music wasn't really an option outside of the Army. They provided everything I needed for me, from a teacher, the music, the instrument, and it's just good to give back a little and show what they've given me.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you all for being here today. We do have time for another song. It's the Salvation Army Band from right here in the PNW. We've got John, Jeremiah, Eliana, and Keith performing for you live this morning. This is such a treat on Christmas Eve. What are we going to hear?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yes, yes. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for coming, and God bless each of you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you being here. Thank you.